FDA appoints George Tidmarsh as new drug regulator. What this means for the future. A major shift in the FDA's leadership has sparked widespread discussion. Newly appointed Commissioner Marty Makary has selected George Tidmarsh, a former biotech executive, as the agency's top drug regulator. This move marks a pivotal moment in the FDA's mission to balance innovation with safety, as Tidmarsh takes charge of the Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, CDER, one of the agency's most critical divisions. With a team of around 5,700 professionals, CDER reviews over 90% of new drug applications, making it a linchpin in ensuring medical advancements meet rigorous standards. But here's where it gets controversial. Tidmarsh's appointment comes as the acting head of CDER, Jacqueline Corrigan-Kurai, announces her departure amid ongoing challenges in the regulatory landscape. What does this mean for the future of drug approval processes? And how might Tidmarsh's biotech background shape his approach to navigating the complex intersection of science, politics, and public health? These questions deserve deeper exploration. FDA appoints George Tidmarsh. What this means for drug regulation. In a significant move that could reshape the landscape of drug regulation, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has appointed George Tidmarsh, a seasoned veteran from the biotech industry, as its leading drug regulator. This announcement was made on a Monday, marking a pivotal moment for the agency as it navigates through a period of substantial change under the leadership of Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy, Jr. Tidmarsh, who also serves as an adjunct professor in pediatrics and neonatology at Stanford University School of Medicine, will take the helm of the Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, CDER. This division is one of the largest and most vital within the FDA, responsible for reviewing the majority of new drug applications. CDER oversees both over-the-counter and prescription medications, including biologic therapies and generic drugs. The previous acting head of CDER, Jacqueline Corrigan-Kurai, announced her retirement in June, paving the way for Tidmarsh's appointment. As Tidmarsh steps into this role, he faces a regulatory environment that is undergoing significant upheaval. Secretary Kennedy has implemented extensive staff reductions across the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, and has brought in new personnel who may lack the necessary scientific and medical expertise or share his critical views on vaccines. This situation raises questions about the future direction of drug regulation in the U.S. However, Tidmarsh's extensive experience in the pharmaceutical industry, including his involvement in the development of 7 drugs that are now approved, is likely to be welcomed by the pharmaceutical sector. His previous statements suggest that he may adopt a more stringent approach to drug regulation, which could lead to a more rigorous evaluation process. In an opinion piece published in April, Tidmarsh criticized the regulatory choices made by Peter Marks, a key official who was removed from the FDA under Kennedy's administration. Tidmarsh specifically pointed to the controversial accelerated approval of Biogen's Alzheimer's drug, Aduhelm, and the decision to expand the approval of Sarepta Therapeutics treatment for Duchenne muscular dystrophy, Elevidys, despite internal opposition from FDA staff. Recently, the FDA requested Sarepta Therapeutics to suspend all shipments of Elevidys after 3 patients experienced liver failure following treatment. Despite this, Sarepta announced it would continue to provide the drug to patients who are still able to walk, arguing that there were no new safety concerns for that group. In a pre-appointment interview with CNBC, Marks defended his past decisions regarding gene therapy, stating they were based on the best information available at the time, emphasizing that the focus was on efficacy rather than safety. He expressed that it is not unreasonable to ask Sarepta to pause shipments for a thorough review of the situation. Tidmarsh's influence will likely extend to the contentious accelerated approval process and the FDA's stance on prescription drug advertising. His background includes serving as CEO of La Jolla Pharmaceuticals and founding Horizon Pharma, which was acquired by Amgen for $28 billion. He also founded Threshold Pharmaceutical and held senior roles in various biotech firms. Dr. Marty Makary, the FDA commissioner, praised Tidmarsh, stating, "Dr. Tidmarsh is an accomplished physician-scientist and leader whose experience spans the full arc of drug development, from bench to bedside." His appointment to lead CDER brings exceptional scientific, regulatory, and operational expertise to the agency. This appointment raises important questions about the future of drug regulation in the U.S. Will Tidmarsh's leadership lead to a more rigorous and scientifically grounded approach to drug approvals? Or will the ongoing changes within the FDA under Kennedy's administration create further controversy? We invite you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. FDA names George Tidmarsh as new CDER director. In a significant move that could reshape the landscape of drug regulation, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has appointed George Tidmarsh, a seasoned veteran in the biotechnology sector, as the new head of its drug regulatory division. This announcement, made on Monday, highlights Tidmarsh's extensive experience in both oncology and pediatrics, making him a well-rounded choice for this pivotal role. As the director of the FDA Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, CDER, Tidmarsh brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the table. His impressive track record includes leading the development of numerous drugs that have successfully received approval, alongside his leadership roles as CEO at notable companies such as La Jolla Pharmaceutical Company and Horizon Pharma. This background positions him uniquely to navigate the complexities of drug evaluation and regulation. FDA Commissioner Marty Makary praised Tidmarsh, stating, "Dr. Tidmarsh is an accomplished physician-scientist and leader whose experience spans the full arc of drug development, from bench to bedside." This statement underscores the confidence the FDA has in Tidmarsh's ability to enhance the agency's scientific, regulatory, and operational capabilities. But here's where it gets controversial. With such a significant appointment, many are left wondering how Tidmarsh's leadership will influence the FDA's approach to drug approvals, especially in a time when the industry faces increasing scrutiny over the speed and safety of new medications. Will his background in biotech lead to a more lenient approval process, or will he prioritize rigorous safety standards? As we look forward to seeing how Tidmarsh's vision unfolds, it's essential to consider the implications of his leadership. What do you think? Will his experience lead to positive changes in drug regulation, or are there potential pitfalls we should be wary of? Share your thoughts in the comments.